Oh, we're back. Round 2, but this is technically round 1 in the first ever beta DC20 live stream. We did 30 of these things for the alpha. We even had some pre ones before the alpha launched. But now with each phase, we press that reset button on these live streams. So Knucklebone and Fickle Fortune, I agree. Let's go. Let's go. All the familiar faces from the stream. We had 800 plus people in the live stream launch party. Wildly sets a record. Over $1,000 in super chats, which does unlock the lore live stream. I do count that. I did not expect to get super chats during the Kickstarter live stream, but the support from this community is wild, truly wild. And speaking of wild, we're about to hit the Spellblade stretch goal, y'all. The actual Spellblade. So yes, that's what's coming down the pipeline. So yeah, we gotta guys, this has been an absolutely crazy day. I cannot get across, I cannot put into words how crazy the day is. And do you see the balloons in the background? You see the balloons in the background. Afterwards, after all of the crazy, my wife, we actually have an issue to get into. There was an issue with the Kickstarter. We hit a snag. There was a little bit of a shipping snag. I'm going to talk about that just so everybody's aware. I made a post, I made an update. The shipping thing is fixed. We're going to talk about that. That's the first thing we're going to talk about. Then we're going to dive into the Q&A and all that kind of stuff, right? And then yes, y'all will see the next stretch goal as well. So all of those things are coming down the pipeline, answering questions, all that kind of stuff. Hold your questions for right now because I do. Oh my gosh! Well, Alfred Miller comes in. Starting off the live stream after a crazy live stream this morning. Alfred Miller coming in with another super chat. What up, coach? Just saying congratulations. Bro, Alfred, who says congratulations with a $100 super chat, bro? Wow. Absolutely insane. Thank you, Alfred. Gosh, Alfred, a baller for sure. Oh my gosh. What is up, everybody? We have over 250 people already. I feel like these live streams are just going to keep getting crazier and crazier. So yes, these live streams, if you're not familiar, are just going to be answering questions, any and all questions about DC20. I do think that a lot of questions are probably going to be about the Kickstarter. So there's that. And we'll handle that. I am going to talk about the shipping issue and show y'all how to fix it. It is very simple. I fixed it now. It's my fault, and you'll see why. But anyway, but yes, we are now less than 2,000 away from the Spellblade stretch goal. The third stretch goal in one day. That's insane and unheard of. That's nuts. Truly, truly nuts. So, and then Kaler says, Spellblade hype. Spellblade hype. Grant, congrats on the Kickstarter launch. You deserve all the praise. Thanks, man. I cried 3 times in the live stream this morning. So yeah, let's go. More goals. The Scion is not at 600K. If anyone's wondering about the Scion, I keep getting questions about the Scion and shipping, which I'm going to talk about shipping in a second too. We get in the dino's name today. The dino's name. The dino? What dino? So thirsty. Sean Van Bever Holt. Once we hit 400K threshold, we consider a sneak peek teaser for the Spellblade to commemorate the unlock. How about this? I did promise something special for my patrons on the patron live stream on Thursday. It's on Thursday this week, by the way, patrons. I do patron live streams every Wednesday morning. This time it's going to be on. Oh no, it actually is tomorrow. So we're actually good. Yeah, my son. We had a family situation, but then got moved. So actually we're good. So the patron live stream tomorrow is the first patron live stream, and I did promise them something special. And spoiler alert for any patrons seeing this, it is I'm showcasing the concepts of the Spellblade. It's not done, it's not final, but it's the concepts of the Spellblade. So I am going to showcase that to the patrons tomorrow, and then it's going to go through a round of some revisions and some other things. It finished round 1. Usually in general, how my design process works is there's 3 phases. Round 1 is like the initial pitch and concepts, and people give feedback, and then this is kind of where it's at. Round 2 is like refining, and then round 3 is the version that y'all see, right? So it's past round 1 now, but that's what patrons are going to see. And then I am going to showcase the Spellblade in a live stream. It's probably going to be the 3rd live stream, so not next week, but the week after that. So very soon, for sure. But I do want to keep my word to my patrons. So close, Spellblade hype, and then oh my gosh, I might just have to stop talking because the Spellblade's going to just be here. So I might as well just switch to this screen. Oh, dang it. Oh no, I messed the, oh no. There we go. Okay, cool. And then I got to fix that. And then we do this, and then I fix this, and I bring this up, and then I got that there, and then I put this up here. Okay, cool. There's the Spellblade. And we are like, I don't know how long it would take to fill that up or how quickly it updates. I feel like it updates all the time. So we'll see. We're just going to sit here. We're just going to sit here and look at that one spot on the screen until it breaks over. And then the Spellblade will be officially added to DC20, because DC20 currently has 6 martial classes, 6 spellcaster classes, and 1 hybrid class in the dead center. You're a mad lad. Oh, Liam, because I backed at the max goal, I get 2 custom creations. That is true. You get the one we talked about before, and then yet another one. Liam, you are truly a mad lad. I agree, Whiteling. That's nuts. And then and we get to see the next stretch goal. I'll showcase the stream there too. I'll showcase the stream there too. Also, I'm gonna show the shipping situation, and the shipping situation is also what's probably causing numbers to kind of fluctuate and all this kind of stuff as we figure things out, or as people adjust their tiers. Because full disclosure, there is not supposed to be shipping charged. Shipping was accidentally charged through Kickstarter, which it should not have been. No. I talked with Kickstarter. I was like, what's going on? Why are they going to charge shipping? They showed me the thing. Turns out I'm an idiot. And then I fixed it. So anyway, but it was a super easy fix. Oh, Landthorn. Thank you, Landthorn. Shipping was very easy to fix. Super easy. Love that. Yes. Love it. And then five. Oh, wow. We are now at $80 till the next one. We are 78. There we go. Change your pledge very easy. Okay, good. I'm glad, honestly, Land, that just seeing Land's message just now, I felt a little bit of relief. I hope it was easy, and to know it's easy is great. I had a funny thing. I had my wife back the Kickstarter on like a separate email just so I can see the process and go through all the motions that y'all go through, so I can see the experience from y'all's side. And it was or that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna film a video. I'm gonna make a video showing exactly how to do it. So yeah. We did it. Yeah. Hey, well, hey. Oh, hold up. You know what I can do to celebrate? I'm just not gonna clean my room for a bit. I can just do this. My wife's shot a double cannon of confetti in here, so there's that. So yes, Spellblade unlocked. Daryl, are you here, Daryl? Do your thing. So yes, the Spellblade is unlocked. It's official. So now, here's what we're gonna do now. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give Daryl a second to do the update. Let me actually double check to see he's here. Yep, Spellblade. Yes. Got it. Cool. 400K. Go. Daryl's my behind the scenes man, running all the images on Kickstarter. There's far too many images to be going on here with everything like that. So been crazy. So yeah, fourth stretch goal. Here we come. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. So here's the thing. Let me actually update this. Let me see how quick Daryl is on this. I don't know, how quick are you, Daryl? You know what I'm saying? I want to see how quick he is. Stretch goals. Ooh, okay. We're still close. But I'm gonna hold off on a second. Show us the Spellblade. Blood Souls for Spellblade. Oh yeah. Hey. Y'all will see the Spellblade. The Spellblade is going to be out of all of the sadness that the Paladin had. That's gonna be a huge thing. Just join Patreon. Thank you, Cameron Bradford. Thank you so much. That is literally how we do things, and that's how we continue to do bigger and better things. For heck yeah. And the Spellblade officially will be in 0.8. The Spellblade will be in 0.8. I'm going to make sure that it happens. I had full faith in you guys. Apparently not enough faith. I had absolute faith that you were going to hit the Spellblade stretch goal. I didn't think you're going to hit the 3rd stretch goal on day 1. 9 hours after the launch. So epic. I agree, Shaleem. Yeah, so Velios, hey from Australia, coach, went to sleep at 4 a.m. last night and set an alarm to be here 6 hours later. Truly incredible seeing the support for DC20 you're getting. You deserve it. Velios, thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much, dude. And Liam, another super chat for motivation. Tell us the ancestries we can unlock. Ooh, ancestries. Oh, no, I'm going to do it after. I'm going to do it after. Yeah, I'm going to do it after because I want to be able to film it and stuff. Yeah. So, would you actually, babe, do you know your login? You do? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do this then. You don't want to be on. Oh, it's fine. My wife's in her pajamas. Do you want to see if anybody? She said no. Okay. I'm going to log into her Kickstarter. So Kickstarter. Oh. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I'm gonna go find that moment in the stream and clip that. Okay, so let's log in here. Okay, so I need to log out. Log out. I wonder if it breaks anything if I log out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, log in. Okay. Okay, SJ. All right, I'm gonna mute the microphone so you can't hear passwords. Nice try. All right, we're good now. Okay, we are in. We are in, and oh, they can't see what I'm doing yet. Support. Oh, your selection. Okay, cool. All right, we're in. All right, here we go, people. Here we go, people. You're good, babe. You want to sneak out? Here. All right, I'm gonna. She keeps rolling a 1 on her stealth check. But wasn't that the cutest little peek? Wasn't it the cutest little peek? I'm gonna recreate it. One sec. And then we got the crawl out shot. Oh man. You know, honestly, I should have just been like, babe, let me change my camera. But she was moving, y'all. She was moving. What all of this is for is exactly what I was going to showcase, but I can't show now in the way I wanted to. But this is actually in a better way. So here is the Kickstarter through the eyes of a backer, right? So I'm going to make myself smaller here. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. This is the view from a backer. I'm logged into my wife's Kickstarter account. Has nothing to do with mine. I'm not a creator anymore. So this is on her account. Okay, so she's backed here. Cool. 3,000 backers, y'all. That's wild. And then hold up. Did I miss anything? Okay, we're good. Okay, cool. All right, so. Catherine Reeve, 5 more gifted memberships. That is what's up. Catherine is just making. I appreciate you, Catherine. Teaching a spellcaster. Who is that? Oh, Glitch Out. That was Duke from One Shot Questers. Oh, Spellblade's now showing. Okay, so okay. While we're at it, I might as well show the Spellblade. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so stretch goals. So now the Spellblade is unlocked, people. Spellblade unlocked. The true hybrid class in DC20. 50-50 martial split. Yep. Love it. Lover, lover, lover. Right there. And then we have the next stretch goal. Is the PDF collection add-on upgrade. Adds one shot, adds 3 more monsters, adds 5 more monsters, so technically 8 more monsters, and 10 more magic items to all of these PDFs. And most of these, a lot of these PDFs are part of the early backer rewards, and this PDF in the center here is a reward for everybody. So this does affect everybody, and it just beefs up the add-on rewards again. And the next stretch goal is a PC and Game Master cheat sheets, right? This is part of the Advanced Game Master's Guide PDF, and it's just fleshing this out even more by giving quick reference guides, player actions. Like it's like a cheat sheet for players to be able to have like a 1-page cheat sheet for players. Here you go, boom, and then you have a little cheat sheet for players. Super valuable. And then a Game Master screen situation where you have like 4 pages or so of like what you could put on a Game Master screen, like whether it be pages you tack on there. So I think that's going to be a nice little bonus there too. What about me? Oh, dang it. He heard me. He heard. Oh, I said his name and he was summoned. I said his name and he was summoned. Glitch Out. There you go. You summoned one-shot questers. Glitch Out asked about you. And then I said that he said, thanks, I need to follow him. And then you showed up. It's like you had your Spidey sense, your YouTuber's Spidey sense. And then Belio says, yo, Duke, your video is straight fire, especially at the end. Huh? Get it? Fire? Like at the end of his video is fire? Guys, should I make sketch videos? No, I don't think I should. I really don't think I should. Too much. I'm sorry. Too much. Do it. No. Yes. No. Okay. So, nah, man, I've been here 10 minutes. Okay. You don't have superpowers then. I now it's not as cool. Okay. All right. Here's what's going on. So first of all, I'm going to hit this on shipping, and this is going to be a video. This is going to be a video I make right here. I'm going to be clipping this video for people that I'm sending out to backers. So buckle up, pay attention. Here is the lowdown. So here's how this goes. I don't have time. You're right. So I'm going to give the rundown of what happened. In fact, let me just give you all a preface of things, what's going on here. So if you did not know this, if you did not know and you were not aware, Kickstarter was accidentally, or what I thought was an accident, but it turns out I'm an idiot, charging backers shipping through Kickstarter. I do not want to charge backers through Kickstarter because the Kickstarter is this month. And then when it ends, they charge you. I do not want to charge you guys for shipping before the book's even done. You know what I'm saying? There's just no way. So the plan is to charge you guys for the stuff and everything but shipping. And then when the book's done, the book is starting to get printed and all that kind of stuff, then we charge you for shipping. That's the way it should go. That's the only way it makes sense to me. And if you notice, on every single tier, I said that. I literally said that on every tier. I say it here, all of that stuff. Shipping will be charged after the Kickstarter ends. It's been like this for months. It's always been the plan. But I'll show you guys on my screen, whenever I was making the reward tiers, it's like a little question and answer, like when you're building the reward tiers, like behind the scenes. And again, I've only done this twice, Alkenner's Almanac and now. So I guess it said, oh, do backers get physical products? I said yes. As soon as I said yes, it says, what's the shipping cost? And I was like, oh, let me reference my chart. Bop, bop, bop. And I said the numbers on the chart. And then I kept going. So I basically filled in and told Kickstarter to charge you guys like an idiot. So there's that. Yeah. So, but the nice thing is your cards have not been charged. Not a single person's card has been charged, for the record, right? It's just like puts it on hold for that amount or whatever. So what y'all need to do is this. Watch this. Here's how it goes. Check it out. So if you backed the, in fact, here's a good example. Also, here's what you're looking at. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to save this for the explanation. So basically I've taken the tiers and I removed the old tiers, and you're going to, if you notice, if you scroll all the way down, and I'm going to show this in the thing as well. If you scroll all the way down, it says all gone, and all these tiers are gone, and you can't back them anymore, it's because I closed them. I closed these tiers because these are the bad tiers. The no. These charge you shipping. They're dumb tiers. They're the my mistake tiers. So if you backed at the hardcover tier, you need to stop. You need to switch and go to the DC20 hardcover. It's the same price. It's the same products. It's the same stuff, but you don't get charged for shipping. Dun, da, da, da. So there's that, right? So yeah, Nat 1, I rolled a Nat 1 on the shipping fill out chart and then a Nat 20 on the, oh my God, like as soon as the live stream ended, I freaked out and then fixed it. And then it's all fixed now. So anyway, I am now going to make a video of me doing this live, right? I'm going to make a video of me doing this live. I'm going to kind of experiment and explore around with this. So here we go. I'm going to make a little timestamp note here. This is done at 8:53. Here we go. So this is going to be for Kickstarter backers. So for a second, Strad Von Zarovich is in the chat. What? Oh my God. Strad, did you back DC20? Because I absolutely am going to be converting Curse of Strahd to DC20, just for the record. You know what I'm saying? I did eat some food, Hector. I did eat some food. If you see the balloons behind me, I'm going to tell that story after. Somebody remind me to tell the story after of what my wife had a little surprise party for me afterwards, which is crazy. And we got some sushi. I love some sushi, so I did. But I'm going to do this thing right here to show you guys this now. Eat on camera? No. And then, no, you won't lose your... I don't think you will. I don't think you'll lose your backer number 10. I don't think so. Anyway, so this is how it works. Here we go. I'm gonna do the video for it now. So here we go. Water. Thanks, MM. Just change pledge to fix. Okay, cool. Philip Fowler. Before I film this video, Philip Fowler, should I click manage your pledge? Or should I go to the reward? Oh, I can't. I can't go to the reward. Oh. I can't even do that. I should manage your pledge. Yep, manage the pledge. Okay, cool. All right, yep, that's what's going to have to happen. All right, cool, great. All right, here we go. What's this? Okay. Okay, people, I am here to showcase and show you guys. I am on my wife's secondary Kickstarter account, and I have backed the Kickstarter just to go through the process and journey with you guys for this reason, because I told her to back the deluxe set because I want to see the behind the scenes. I want to see the dice get shipped. I want to see the action trackers get shipped. I want to do the quality control checks, all that stuff, right? So I have backed, my wife has backed the Kickstarter right here. The problem with shipping is all of the original sets, if you back the Kickstarter, this only is true if you back the Kickstarter during the first 4 hours, 5 hours, if you back the Kickstarter then. If your tier, if you go to right now, look at your tier. If your tier is deluxe set, sorry, I should start off with the actual, whoops, there we go. I should start off here. If you backed the hardcover, if you notice the tiers on all gone, right? If you backed the hardcover, core set, deluxe set, which is what I just showed you, deluxe group bundle, or the legendary set. Basically all the tiers that had physical rewards. If you notice now, they are now renamed to DC20 hardcover, and they have images on it and stuff. It has digital, or the digitals are fine. DC20 core set, it has the image and all that stuff. And it just basically, I've added DC20 to the front of the name of it and has images on there. So check your reward tier. And right now I'm looking at my reward tier. I see I am deluxe set. Oof. I ordered physical copies and it doesn't say DC20 before, and I have no image. Basically, if you have no image on your reward tier, that's a problem because all of the active reward tiers have images. Also, as a disclaimer for any sort of digital people, don't get confused, digital people. If you got the PDF or if you got the digital only, you're good. You're fine. Also, the whole thing is all of the things in the original ones are charging shipping, and they should not be charging shipping. So what I've done is I've duplicated these and created literally a one-to-one duplicate of each one of these, and they don't have, the new ones do not charge shipping. So if you were charged shipping, which technically you weren't charged because nobody's cards are charged yet, but if you were charged shipping or you chose that tier, you're going to be charged shipping at the end of the Kickstarter. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So you should switch your tier to the new one. So here's the thing. I have backed the deluxe set. Oops. I have the wrong deluxe set. I need to switch my tier and go to, not this one, not this one, not this one, the DC20 deluxe set. Oh, it has an image right there. It says DC20 deluxe set. Okay, I need to do this. Okay, so here we go. Let's actually see how this is done. So I go to manage your pledge, top right corner, manage your pledge. I'm doing this right along with you guys. Okay, cool. The payment method's fine. We're good there. Hopefully it doesn't showcase any payment stuff. That'll be interesting. And then anywhere in the world. Yep, cool. So this is the problem. Here's the problem. My wife was charged $30 in shipping for this pledge, right? So I'm going to change my pledge. Let's see how this goes. Change my pledge. Okay, cool. This was my original pledge, and that's what I got going on. That was the shipping stuff. Bonus support, obviously nothing. It's fine. Okay, cool. There's all of that. Now, I need to change it. Here we go. There's the PDF pledge. Cool. There's the DC20 hardcover. DC20 hardcover with an image. It's a good one. DC20 cool. DC20 core set cool. Ah, here's the new one. It's the same dang tier. It's the exact same, except now it says DC20 deluxe set and has an image. Whereas the original tier I have says deluxe set and no image. See what I'm saying? So I have now found, oh, this is the tier I'm supposed to have. There we go. I want that one. So I now click that one and it says DC20 deluxe set. Yeah, this is the one. So shipping address, United States. Oh, cool. No shipping. Yay, pledge. And then now I'm here and I'm able to pledge. And I have all my pledge stuff, and you can go through all the pledge process. There's all of these add-ons that you can choose to add on or not. Another important thing for the add-ons, if you did choose an add-on, see the zero shipping? It said extra shipping. It was charging like $15 and $50. It was charging a whole bunch of stuff for ship. No. Shipping is not charged through Kickstarter. It's charged through BackerKit. It's much smoother that way. So, you know what? I want more action trackers. So I'm going to also add some action trackers. I'm not going to do that. But you can add on all the add-ons here, and you're not going to get charged for shipping on your add-ons either. So you're basically redoing it real quick, and then you're not getting charged for shipping. So there's that. United States, $0. Oh my gosh. That's how it's supposed to be. Continue, right? And then you're good, right? Confirm changes and you're fine. I'm not going to press confirm changes right here because I don't want any sort of weird payment information to pop up. So we'll see what that goes. I click confirm changes, and then it's loading, and then okay, cool. So now that's how it goes, right? Boom, thank you, just backed, and there we go. Awesome, done. And that's how the whole thing goes. You can edit your pledge again. You can always add on add-ons and all that kind of stuff. So that's exactly how it goes. I hope that helps. Boom. Done. Awesome. Cool. And then I think it's a refresh. You probably won't be able to see again tonight. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Done. There we go, people. There we go. How does BackerKit work? BackerKit is just it's just the third party that handles shipping. They are the ones that get your address. They're the ones that ship you the books to you. They are the mastermind of logistics. So it's way better to have them charge for shipping, and they're able to better track things. They have a ton. It's just so much better for you guys and for me. So there you go. And just the craft. I checked and it does not change your pledge number. Oh, very nice. Nice. It does not change your pledge number. That's really good to know for all the people that did back earlier. I love that. Cool. So there we go. Now let the Q&A begin. If you have any questions, ask your hashtags questions, and Wolves the moderator mastermind, he will pick them up, snag them up, and I will answer them up. And yeah, we're good to go. Oh, I did not mean to join a voice channel. What? Okay, there we go. Cool. So one today, this yesterday. Okay, cool. I am invisible. Oh, there he is. There's Admiral. I see you, Admiral Rum. Oh my God, Admiral, you just I went to get caught up on super chats and you super chatted. Drink. Yes, please. Thank you. I do need that. Kevin Kerr. Kevin Keir. Just wait. The Spellblade's gonna blow your mind. Spellblade's gonna blow your freaking mind. All right, cool. So let's answer some questions and have some fun, y'all. So let me actually log back in. Oh, is it still updating? Oh, it is still updating. Okay, we're good. Let me bring this back down. Here. We're good. 2, 3. We have 300 people here, y'all. Is this just the new standard? That's wild. Okay, cool. So yes, ask your questions. I'm going to answer them up. My moderators are going to pick them up. Make sure you do hashtag and then all caps questions so my moderators can see them. They grab your names, throw them in there, answer them in the order I get them. So there we go. And then, yeah, here we go. Let's answer some questions, y'all. I'm just excited for a nice and let's kind of like all the chaos, man. I just love to chit chat with you guys about some good old DC20. So here we go. Party Hardy, what a great name to be in the live stream right now. Party Hardy, question: will you be a forever DM on the YouTube streams of DC20 gameplay, or do you have someone you are training besides your 4-year-old? I actually do have. There's another YouTuber. I don't know if they want me to say that they're working on this, but there's another YouTuber that is working on running DC20, wants to run DC20, and I might jump in as a player. I might jump in as a player and play on YouTube, play DC20, play my own game. That'd be nuts. I would love that so much. The creator to be able to play his own dang game. freaking nuts. Almuri, question: I was wondering if there are any plans for something like Achieve. Archive. Like archive for homebrew stuff, third-party content. I'm working on some myself and would love to see an organized collection of it. Yeah, so like I on my website, I fully am supporting DC20 content creators, people making stuff on YouTube. People are going to be making homebrew stuff. I want to be able to have like essentially like a DC20 Beyond, right? Where we can be able to compile some stuff and have some like community shared ideas and all that kind of stuff. So yes, literally anything that you can think of, I pretty much want to do. And it's just all a matter of time to do it. A lot of the stuff is going to be able to come online better whenever the game's made. Imagine right now, I have a wild amount of stuff to do because I have a game to make. You know what I'm saying? But so once the game's made and we're just, now we're just doing extra stuff for this or that, and the actual game, like, everything's just going to get, better, smoother, faster, bigger, all that kind of stuff. Once the core rules are made, that's a game changer. Going from like it's still in development, the game's made. Oh wow, that's a huge milestone for big things to start happening. So heck yeah. And then yeah, I will love to see people make supplemental content, people making third-party content. That's why I'm releasing under the Orc license. Like, I love to see it. So yeah, and then Almuri, that's Almuri Organizer Collect. Yeah, okay, cool. Nico Devs, question: did you expect this support? Oh my God, guys. It's hard to answer because if you asked me if I had to like not have to like filter for like, I don't want to think of that. If I was just true gut feeling, if I had to guess what DC20 would do, my guess would be 1.5. If I was like, you know what, this is 1.5 million. That's what it'll do. That would be my like, we can do that. Now that's just a hope and dream and what I think it can do. Now, if it's below that, cool. I am numb to disappointment because I don't set myself up for disappointment. You know what I mean? If the Kickstarter only did like 200,000, then I'd be in a rough spot because then I'd be like, I don't know if that's gonna, that's, but obviously things are doing fantastic right now. So I absolutely am not surprised. And that is a compliment to you guys. The community getting behind DC20, the content creators getting behind DC20, the patrons that have always been behind DC20. It's been crazy. So the followers on the Kickstarter landing page, we had 5,000 followers. Like I for sure was like, we'll break 1 million and hopefully get to like 1.5. I think that would be like that would be my estimate if I had to bet. I did not think we would be at 400,000 day one. I did not think that. I was definitely did not expect that. That was wild. Right? So heck yeah. Catherine Reeve, can I reserve DC20 Beyond for sci-fi mood? Ooh, the sci-fi Beyond. Ooh, wee. Explain the numbers. Oh yeah. That's another thing is if y'all didn't notice on the stream, if y'all didn't notice the number right here, right? The number at some points in the stream was dropping. That's probably because people are changing their backing, right? So if you go and do your backing change like I just explained and like you're supposed to in that way, then instead of being charged $80, you'll be charged $65. So technically people's pledges might drop down a little bit, but then people might be like, oh, actually I actually do want to get a physical product, and then they might upgrade from the PDF only upgrade to something, you know what I'm saying? So either way, I'm not, the fluctuations might kind of bump around a little bit, but either way, I don't care about that because there's no way I wanted to charge for shipping. I'm fine if we lose this number, this doesn't go up as high because it's inflated because he's charging for shipping. Like no, like I'm fine with the numbers teetering and then really going back up eventually once people fix all their stuff, because I just don't think it's right to charge for shipping in the beginning. So heck yeah. Chaz Backer 118, I see you. It's funny. Backer 2, wait, everybody's stuck in their back. I backed it. Hey, I see you, Mr. Blawface. What can you share about breaking enemy morale? So far I have not talked about any of the exploration or social mechanics yet, simply just because I don't want to say something offhand in live stream and then people will be like, oh, and they start to do stuff and they start to try and run with it and they playtest something that's not a rule. So I'm really trying to wait. There's going to be, if I had to guess, it's probably if version 8's coming out soon, it's probably either version 10 or 11 or something. We'll have those types of things. The 2-second version of it is enemies will have an amount of morale in some ways based around their charisma in some way, shape, or form. You would be able to make checks against their morale to break their morale, and if their morale is broken, they could do a couple number of things in that way, as if you killed them kind of through a different means, right? But there's the 2-second sense version of that, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so next question. Yellow Ninja question: how is spell radius / AoE going to work? Will DC20 have the square circle problem that 5e does? The square circle problem. Yeah. So far, I'm not necessarily worried about the square circle problem. You know, that's on my radar of things right now. I'm not worried about the square circle problem, and that's just me being honest. I don't think. Let's see, how can I explain this? When you're making a game from scratch, which is what we're doing, we're not there's obviously things that feel familiar, and it's obviously inspired by the game I'm most familiar with, the 5th edition, right? You know, skills and attributes and stuff like that, right? So with making a game from scratch, though, and spells and spell enhancements and stuff, increasing radius and stuff, what's most important is to focus on the core mechanics of the game that drive the fun and the balance and all that kind of stuff. One of the lowest things on that totem pole would be this circle versus square thing. So I'm not saying it's not important. I'm just saying it's not as important as some of the big, huge things we have to focus on. Is Yellow Ninja's question about the square / circle problem? Is that a problem? I think it is a problem, but it's a smaller problem, and it's something that I will be looking at, but not right now. So that's my best question. Answer that, you know what I'm saying? Robert McCutcheon says, money! That's all Robert said. Money! What? That's funny. Andrew Tucker, a new member. Let's go. Question: what's the final name? Whoa, I gotta keep a track. I gotta keep a hold of this. Can't let that go away. What is the final name of that crazy animal behind the druid on the Kickstarter page? That has not been officially named yet. If I remember correctly, Hulk. What was it? Bear. Hulk Bear. I have a name written down for it. Moose Bear. No. Cold Umber Hulk. No. See now that y'all are throwing out troll names, I'm gonna have to actually go to my DC20 monsters: Beast Name, Antler Hulk, Elder Horn, Wendigo, Mirror, Crestgaunt, Gnawbone, Ursal. I think that's Ursine Saber Hulk. Saber Hulk. I think it might be called a Saber Hulk. Ursal. Yeah. So Moose Bear is not the name. Saber Hulk, I think, is a cool name. So yeah, there we go. Hulk Hogan. No. Go, Captain. Get out of here. Ursine Hulk. That's a pretty good one. Ursine. I'm going to write that down too underneath all this. Ursine Hulk. Yeah. So all of the monsters are getting there now too. Yep. Oh, fix my pledge. It was 30 or less, so I added an action tracker. Felt like a free upgrade. Hey, let's go. That's what's up. And then its name is Albert Janter. Oh my gosh. Okay, so okay, next question. I have insomnia. Question: is Spellblade the final name, or is that purely a development name? Essentially, Spellblade's the final name. I don't think. I think it's a fine. I think it perfectly fits the 50-50 hybrid. That exactly what it's going for. Spell, Blade. So it fits into the DC20 family perfectly because we have marshals or spellcasters. Every single class is clearly either a marshal or a spellcaster. This is a hybrid. Spellblade. I mean, I think it's a pretty nice little fit there. So I do like the name of it. So heck yeah. And then Death Wish question. I backed the Kickstarter for hard, but I didn't ask for my address. Is there any other steps? Yeah, no, exactly. So Death Wish. Perfect question to answer all this Kickstarter stuff. It's Kickstarter will not ask for your address because Kickstarter doesn't care because Kickstarter's not handling shipping. BackerKit is handling shipping. So Kickstarter's just like, oh, you want this? Cool. There's your tier, and you get passed on through. And then you'll land on BackerKit. And then next year, you'll be charged for shipping at the time or when we're going to be shipping it, right? How it's supposed to work, right? So yeah. So Paladin would be a holy themed Gish. Paladin, you're going to have lots of options for Paladin. You could choose a fighter and then add a cleric multi-class option. There you go. You could do a Spellblade and then take some holy options with the Spellblades choices that you have and create a Paladin at level 1 right off the bat. You could create a cleric and then pick up martial stuff. You could create a fighter and pick up Spellblade stuff. You could create a Spellblade and pick up cleric stuff and then choose the Paladin subclass. Is there a Paladin subclass for the spell? Anyway, Kyle Doring, question: What is the goal dollar you made on the Kickstarter in your mind? Oh, I just answered that question earlier, Kyle. So I mean, my goal is like 1.3, just so that DC20 can truly be seen as a truly legitimate entry into the tabletop roleplay scene. I think that it would just be really great for just the health of the game and being seen as legitimate, I think that would be great. I think that's a cool thing, right? Totally not on purpose. What? Hype. So then Nico Devs, expect all the main support. Yeah, there we go. Is there a place to post our homebrew content? Jason Loeing asked another homebrew content. Yeah. Right now it's just Discord. Right now on Discord, there's an entire section of Discord for homebrew content. What I can probably do is get my my devs on there, or my moderators on there, and we can start to make like threads, and we start to expand that homebrew section a bit more on Discord. Is probably what it needs to be looking like here, right? Bold Not Bald. Any thoughts on Icarus? Thoughts on actually giving DC20 an official name? I personally agree that names have power, and giving it a official name will help reach its full potential. Bold Not Bald. Yeah, no, I totally saw that. And I actually talked with Anto, Icarus Games, on that. And guys, for the name of DC20, I have thought about that question more than anyone in the world. Just know that, you know what I'm saying? So lots of people that have all these thoughts and all these things and all these like different sorts of feelings about if there should or should not be a name and all this kind of stuff, and however much time people have put in towards, ooh, what if we could name it? I promise you, I have thought about it longer and harder over the course of essentially years. DC20 was one of those names that just came to me and it just hit me. And I was like, wow, this is too perfect on so many levels, right? So ultimately, there is a name for DC20. In my head, I know what DC20 stands for me. There was a period of time where I was going to name it that. And it just didn't feel right to do it. It didn't feel right to do it. My example of this concept that I think that people might understand is Black Flag, Project Black Flag. I thought that was sick. Project Black Flag. I was like, oh, Black Flag, man, yeah. And then when they released Tales of the Valiant, I was just, whoa, what? You know what I'm saying? My analogy for this would be like if you read a book and you picture a character in your mind and then they adapt it on screen or they draw it or something, you're like, whoa, that's not what I, you know. Or if you're like a gamer and you're online and you're talking to somebody on voice chat and then you see their face, you're like, whoa, what? I didn't think, that's weird. Or more recently during COVID, when you have a mask on and you're talking to somebody and you know them a lot and they take their mask off and you're like, whoa, that's not what I thought your face looked like. So that is why I guarantee if I did name DC20 something, I just don't think it would land with everybody. I think the amount of people that would be like, ooh, yay, would be close to the amount of people that would be like, oh, well, that's, I think DC20 is clean. I think DC20 is to the point. I think DC20 references an in-game mechanic of setting DCs. I think that's familiar. I think 20 is an also iconic name about DC20 and it has dice. I think it absolutely pulls in a tabletop roleplay D20 system. Does it touch on the fantasy and like dragons and stories and all of that? No, definitely. I see that. But I think that the name is we are even I'll describe this. Even if I completely agreed, at this point the ship has sailed. You know what I'm saying? At this point the ship has sailed, right? I won't say the name of what DC20 is, at least not yet. We'll have that conversation at some point. But DC20 is the name now. Yeah, I agree, Ethan. DC20 is just the name now, and it's what it is, and we are way too far past, especially launching the Kickstarter, guys. I mean, come on. There's not a chance I could launch a Kickstarter and be like, oh yeah, change the name. You know, no. So yeah, I think DC20 is an awesome name. I think I love it. It speaks to me. It feels right. It sounds right, and I've absolutely fallen in love with it. So there's definitely no changing it. But I do love to see everybody talk about it. And I see all the comments saying keep it DC20 10 out of 10 10 out of 10. So yeah. Love that little conversation we just were able to have about it. So thanks for that super chat, bold not bald. Tabletop Phoenix, you said Paladin subclass, take my money. Tabletop Phoenix. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Wow, thanks for that, guys. Thanks for that. That's funny. Master of Swords, or Master of Sword, just one sword. Question: I'm translating Alpha 0.7 into Portuguese. It was practically 1/3 of the book. Could I publish it for free? So ultimately, that's any sort of translation. Translating 0.7. Oh, so this is important to know. On the Kickstarter, here we go. We're going to answer this all sorts of ways. Where's my buttons? There we go. So on the Kickstarter, if you go to free sample rules, the free sample rules, this is available for free. This is essentially the 0.7, but just updated. The Paladin was removed. The Scion was removed. Things that aren't going to be moving forward were removed. So there are some things in the 0.7 that aren't in this. But in general, that's been the entire plan for DC20. A year ago, I released the alpha, and it was a paid alpha. And then as time has gone on, I have brought the price down and down and down and down to where for the last month or two, it's been $1. I think it's 50 cents, and now it's free, right? And that's been the progression of it, right? So this here, the playtest rules preview, that is essentially the 0.7 alpha as far as what the rules are and class 1-to-1s and all that kind of stuff. So now back to the question, because ultimately, as far as that goes, I think it's what's best for the health of the game as well. I think that's what's best for everybody, is for me to release a very nice playable version of the game. Yeah, so you can send that to your friends. If anybody's on the fence about it, be like, hey, click right here. Click start. That's right. Hey, check it out. It says free. And download it. and they can check it out, see what's going on, and they get to see that, right? And then that is so who's asked that question? Master of Sword. Yeah. So if you translate the 0.7 into Portuguese, you can absolutely give that away for free, because what you're translating is free. You know what I'm saying? If you were to take the content that is free now and translate it and give it away for free, absolutely, super cool. Yes. What would not be a cool move is if you were to back the Kickstarter, get the 0.8, translate 0.8, which is a Kickstarter backed project that supports the growth of the game, and then give that away for free. That would be like siphoning or undercutting, and that would just be a bad move. You know, I think that's pretty understandable, I think. So yeah, because ultimately, as far as because I think what everyone would want is the game to be translated into Portuguese. Portuguese is in my top 3 languages to translate the game into, and I already I've set up to have the game translated into Portuguese. I have somebody with Portuguese. I have Spanish, French, Russian, and there's one more. Anyway, but Portuguese is on that list. So what would be the best for the health of the game to support that is Kickstarter launches, goes all the way through, cool, awesome, great, and then bang, bang, boom, there we go. And then now I start translating it, and then I can send out the game with fully everything and all that kind of stuff, right? So there's the rundown there. Since we unlocked a monster PDF, we finally get to a reveal of a DC20 monster stat block. Yeah, for sure. DC20 monster stat blocks. There are another thing in Anto's video that I talked to him about. I was like, bro, that's not a stat block, just for the record. That was me being nice and copy pasting my Notion document into a Word document and fixing the word sum and sending it out to people as part of the alpha, just so they had something, right? So that's not a stat block whatsoever. So whenever Anto was like, man, this is a stat block, I don't think it's a good stat block, I was like, yeah, I agree, Anto. That's a terrible stat block. Because yeah, we have not revealed the stat block for DC20, and we're still working on that. So yes, that will be revealed for sure. Wolfgang, question, maybe a minor thing, but are there plans for making a for a character sheet additionally for the US standard letter? Oh, Wolfgang, I feel like I saw somebody talking about this, and I either didn't I thought I responded, but then didn't, because it might have been you. But anyway, that type of thing is absolutely something I would love to have in some way, shape, or form to be able to post somewhere. Because the character sheet for DC20 is going to be available for free. Everybody's going to be able to pick that up. That's always a thing. And I wasn't even aware that printers would like cut out pages wrong from Australia or something. So yeah, absolutely. Once we have like the game, and that's kind of what I was saying earlier, once the game is good, then yeah, like, hey, what do we need? Oh, we need one of these. Psh, let's go. And then we start to just put out the little fires, right? The big fire is finishing the game. And I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And then along the way, like, oh yeah, VTTs, yeah, translating languages, yeah, friggin' A4 formatted character, yes, 100%. You know, I'm down for it all. So heck yeah. And then, appreciate that, Eugene Spears, appreciate that. Upgrade my pledge to the deluxe cover upgrade. Thanks, man, appreciate that. Lost in Ravenloft, man, Lost in Ravenloft and Curse of Strahd. Strahd Vanzarevich is here. That's what's up. And speaking of Curse of Strahd, here's his question. So forays into Barovia, are they actually role-playing Strahd this entire time? So forays into Barovia in DC20 will be a thing. Looking forward to seeing you again. Rodden misses you. Oh man, I love the fact that I fully ran Curse of Strahd. So yes, Strahd Vanzarevich. Yes, Strahd. I have a full Game Master binder on my Patreon of the entirety of Curse of Strahd, the way I ran it. I homebrewed the crap out of it. I added a bunch to it. I did so much to Curse of Strahd. I have a whole Game Master guide. It's one of my biggest resources I've ever made, because I was making it as I was playing it and running it. I run it off the book. Yeah, it's a whole thing. If I wasn't doing so much DC20 stuff, I would have been making a ton of videos on it, and I could totally see myself doing a whole big thing on that if I hadn't gone DC20 route. But yeah, so there will definitely be some DC20 Curse of Strahd content down the road in the future. So no worries, Strahd. And then Shaleem question: are there any plans or existing additions to the character sheet, i.e., spells, expanded inventory, expanded biography? Yes. One thing, I don't have it. If Mortal was in the stream, he could send it to me. But 0.9, I am planning on adding that stuff to the character sheet. Right now, I'm just trying to have the character sheet be a one-page thing. Anything more is like, okay, well, spells and this and that. 0.9 is going to expand the character sheet and add a section for spells and features. They kind of expand and write things out on inventory, other things like that. It's going to get expanded. So the character sheet will be expanded, and probably 0.9 is probably what that's looking like. So heck yeah. And then tea time with magpies. Hydration. I got you. Appreciate it. I literally would not drink anything if it wasn't for you guys. Wheeler, what's up, Wheeler? Challenge for you, coach. Do you do what nobody ever has been able to accomplish? Give us a stellar Feywild. Whoo, buddy. You're gonna get yourselves a Feywild, brother. I promise you that. If you have not seen my work with Planes of Existence, they are my thing. I love the Planes of Existence. I have a PDF on Limbo for 5th edition for the Astral Plane and like traversal through the Astral Plane, the Wildlands. Let's go. So yes, Planes of Existence is for sure going to be a big thing. And then what Cole? Oh, what question? Sort of. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, I got to focus on the questions in order. Because oh my God, we're almost in overtime. That's crazy. This stream has flown by, y'all. What a crazy day today, guys. What a crazy day. What a crazy freaking day. So Cole Piven, will you be at Gen Con this year? Yes, I will be at Gen Con, 100%. I'm gonna make posts and stuff about where I'm gonna meet up, and I'm gonna link a picture and all that kind of stuff, and like people can come meet up. That'll be super cool. Glitch out question: how was your nap earlier? Did you crash or are you on high? Oh yeah, I never told the story, guys. Y'all made me forget to tell the story. I never told the story. What's wrong with you guys? Come on, nobody reminded me of the story. Gosh. How close is Mortal's Notion stat block to official? My answer to that would be not close at all, because that's not, Mortal's done great work and been a huge resource for the community. Mortal will 100% be on the team that is developing the monster stat block, and then we will apply that stat block to all of Mortal's monsters for sure. You know what I'm saying? So Mortal's going to be on the cutting edge of all of that, but it's just not, I would say not anywhere close, because that's not established yet, if that makes sense. But he could be, you know what I'm saying? So it's too amorphous to truly answer that question. So yeah. And then story. Oh yeah, story. Oh my God, I almost forgot the story again. Woo, all right. So video into intro rule. Oh, intro. I need there is some more rules. Some of the videos Silk Syrup I'm going to be making on DC20 are going to be like teaching DC20 once we get through the Kickstarter. It's just going to be like, here's how it works. I'm going to show like more guides and use my teacher background to create guides like that, for sure. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I walked out my room. Here. There's balloons on the banister. There's like a purple, everything's purple. There's like a purple curtain hanging down. It says, "We are proud of you." My sons are wearing dragon outfits. So I walk out. And then we're done. I handle all the shipping debacle and all that stuff. Everything's crazy. I came out of office late, so I was a little bit late. And she's like, "Where are you going?" Because she's like, "Hey, you want to go celebrate and go out to eat?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go. Of course, yeah, it's a big day." So then we were just going to go out to eat, and I knew she was probably going to choose sushi, because I love sushi. It's my favorite food. And then we get glitch. You made me yawn just now. Oh, it's your fault. So then I came out, and then she took me out to sushi. We get to the sushi place, and then we walk in the sushi place that we always go to, and she walked like quickly ahead of me, which is strange. She talked to the people, and they put, "Oh, last table to the right." I was like, what? And like no hostess was walking us. And I was like, okay. And then my wife just turns to me and she goes, oh, it's open seating. And this is a full restaurant with hostesses who seat you. We have been to the sushi restaurant too many times and they always seat you. And she just, oh, it's open seating. And my gullible ass was like, oh, open seating. So as we're walking down through the, I was like, open seating. I was looking around, I was like, wow, I really don't think that would be efficient for them to do open seating. I feel like the servers be all over the place. Because I was a server. If y'all don't know this about me, I was a server at Chili's for like 8, 9, 10 years. My entire young life before I became a teacher, I was a server at Chili's. That was my entirety job earlier on. And then we come around the corner, get to the spot, and there's like two basically family friends there, two different couples with all their kids, and there's these balloons tied to a chair, and it's a giant D, a giant C, a giant 2, and a giant 0. And if you see, it says DC, and that's a 2. But when we untied when we were leaving, the 0 flew up to the ceiling, and now there's a 0, a giant 0. So right now it just says DC2, which is like I guess an easier version of DC20. So yeah, I definitely went out and celebrated with some sushi, which is my favorite food. So heck yeah. So yeah, the dungeon wife surprised me. So she might have a nat 1 stealth checks, but her deception is next level. Her influence and her, I was totally, she completely got through to me on that one, right? Love sushi. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. DC2 for preschoolers. It's a coin flip every time. That's funny. I'll answer 2 more questions in honor of DC2 that are already answered right here, and then I'll give you all a rundown of what's the big picture. Jakku, question: early bird special is already added to your backer, correct? They were showing as add-ons for me. Yeah. So this is very good question. So if you are an early bird backer, if you back in the first 3 days, first 72 hours, that's all you need to do. As soon as you back in the first 3 days, you're set. You're good. You are good. As long as you back the first 3 days. The Kickstarter has a timestamp of when you backed, a number, all that kind of stuff. It shows when you backed. So as long as you backed in the first 3 days, you get all those things. It's not going to show up for you though. It's not going to show up. That's one thing I'm going to make sure to be very clear with my early bird backer, emails I send out, is it's not going to show you that those have been added because I cannot add them for you right now. I have to add them in BackerKit. So the Kickstarter is live right now, which means I can't go into BackerKit. Here's BackerKit, right? So the Kickstarter is live, and here's BackerKit. Kickstarter is live. I know who the early birds are. The 3 days have over. The Kickstarter ends. And once it goes into BackerKit, I go into BackerKit and I'm like, okay, pull up everyone who backed the first 3 days. It pulls up 3,000 something people or whatever. And then I will say, add early bird backer bonus to all, enter. And then it puts a early bird backer bonus in every single cart, which then will fill up every single cart with all the 3 PDFs. And unless you already have the PDFs from having a higher tier already, and then it'll also fill in the tag that gets you the early access to the digital character creation tool. So you'll have everything all taken care of. So no worries there, right? If you cancel them back again, your number changes. Yeah, if you modify your pledge, your number does not change. If you completely cancel and then back again, yes, your number does change. So make sure, honestly, just make sure all of y'all do your pledge changes before that, right? And then the last question is from Tristan. Will you be making DC20 YouTube channel? If so, what kind of content will you be posting there? Tristan, I already made a DC20 YouTube channel. What are you talking about? Oh, check this out. What is this? Is this D4 Deep Dives DC20 talking about DC20?
Because the game system is freaking...
What is that? I'm not supposed to show that. That's crazy talk. Colby from D4 Deep Dive, he sent me the early access. He sent me his video. Oh, we got another. Hold up. Look at this. Check this out. Insight check.
This video is brought
Insight
to you by
check.
DC20, the wonderfully innovative new TTRPG system whose Kickstarter is live now. DC20 is an evolution in fantasy TTRPGs. It brings
Hey.
rules that are fun and intuitive while still feeling fresh and familiar, with gameplay that's designed to be smooth while also being full of dynamic choices that keep players engaged
Let's
and
go.
encourage teamwork. DC20's rules allow for open-ended creativity that doesn't get in the way of your story or incredibly customizable character creation. Combat is flexible and engaging and rewards your
this,
high
man.
rolls. Yes, they actually matter.
cool.
Back the project in the first 72 hours
he
and
made
you'll
a
get
whole
a
video.
ton of bonus content for free,
Talking about
like
combat
the
mastery,
DC20
degrees of
one-shot collection
success,
PDF,
combat.
your second action point to also make an attack. However, that one is made at disadvantage
Disadvantage. He
and
knows-
allows
he
you
knows what's
so
up. He knows
don't
what's
roll
up.
for damage. Now, this might sound less fun and a little bit
Let's
jarring.
go.
So at first level, it's very
I love that.
mana points on them. This
I love that. That's so cool. Thumbs up, baby. So insight check, throwing out another DC20 video. That's what's up. That's super cool. That's super cool. So now let me get to what I was showing. So DC20. Oops. Wait, where are we at? No, I gotta go here. I gotta go there. I gotta go to the account. I gotta go to my channel. Wait, how do I go to view your channel? That's new. So yes, check it out. This is the DC20 YouTube channel. Yeah, so it only has like 5 videos on there right now, but it's just gonna be videos that I want to make for DC20 that I don't have to worry about the algorithm for. So it is already there. It's already here. There's 800 people subscribed. But I'm gonna be making I'm gonna post all DC20 content here that I don't care about algorithm stuff for. So I'll make DC20 stuff and like the guides and the other things and the more like highly edited and other things like that. That'll be always on the main channel on this channel. But the DC20 channel is going to kind of be like my, hey guys, check it out, you know? So that's what that is, just to answer that question. So high rolls matter, baby. High rolls matter. Of course it does. And heck yeah, that's awesome. All right. So there we go, people. We did it. We made it. We made it through the live stream. A double live stream for the day. It's absolutely crazy. I normally on Tuesdays, I normally stay in here and work and go, but I'm going to call it a night early. And I don't know. I cannot remember. I don't know, honestly. This is wild and this might be crazy. I don't know if I have ever, after a live stream, just gone downstairs and hung out and just relaxed. Every Tuesday night. In general, I work some nights, and that's another thing that is probably not good. I probably do that too much as far as I work during the day and then also at night, and then I probably should lead to me getting more sleep. And I'm trying to work on my health too, but that's anyway. Can get on a tangent. So for the first time, maybe ever since being a YouTuber, after this live stream, I'm not going to continue to stay in here and work. I'm just going to go downstairs and relax and maybe accidentally pass out early. So thanks for love. Devin McDougal, you're back in the stream, man. What's up, buddy? Oh man. Dude, Devin, have you played DC20? Have you gotten your hands in on it, dude? All right, let's go. All right, anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Spellblade news coming soon. I got some updates coming soon. I'm gonna throw down a bunch of updates tomorrow. Bunch of updates coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna come in fresh after the crazy day. I'm gonna be posting a bunch of updates on Kickstarter, a bunch of updates and posting all that type of news and stuff. So yeah, big time stuff. Thank you guys so much. Y'all made me cry already 3 times in the live stream earlier this morning, but I cannot express enough how absolutely wild and insane this is right now. This is day one. This is day one of DC20. And look what y'all are doing. Right? So, I mean, that's what's absolutely crazy. Like, I did the best I possibly could of trying to make the best game possible at this time for this Kickstarter at this launch date, to try and get the launch date before all this other stuff and all these other people that are doing all those other things. But this is you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's the ball is in y'all's court now. So let's go. Drink more water, because more tears coming out of my face mean, more water, more hydration. Anyway, love you guys. Stay tuned. Stay posted. Stay creative. Look at that. Look at that segue. You'll see that segue? That was so smooth and on accident. I think I said the buck shell.